Jay obviously back in the starting jersey and given the captaincy. Is there any reluctancy at giving him both of those things this game?
No. You could give TJ anything and you just take it in stride, so no issues there at all.
Does Bodie require another rest before?
Yeah, he's the last one. We've got one rest to give to Bodie, and his undisclosed rest has not changed right from the start. We sat down with him and worked out what that was going to look like, and so he'll rest one of the 3 games after the June series.
If Geordie was to go into the midfield, would that be a tactical change or purely if injury forced it?
Injury or somebody running out of legs.
How much are you going to see of Real Boats next week and the week after? How does that work?
They go to camp Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so they'll be back for us Wednesday, and then we travel to Christchurch on Thursday to play on Friday. So they'll have one day with us.
You'll be able to train them on Wednesday, they won't have a day off or anything?
No. We've normally on a Wednesday for a Friday game we'd have 2 sessions. We've made a slight tweak in that and rolled that into one session to try and alleviate the load, but we'll get all our work done early in the week and send it to them electronically, and so by the time they get here on Wednesday we have an expectation that they're all over what the game plan is for the Crusaders next week and the Highlanders the week after when they're in their second camp, so they've got a bit of homework to do. I
know you probably wouldn't be doing handstands and not having them around the whole time, but is it mitigated to a degree by the fact that the teams you're playing that week are in the same boat?
Look, I don't think the Crusaders, the Highlanders, I think that in the second week the Chiefs are playing a New Zealand side as well. I don't think anybody, it's not the preference, but it is what it is, and we just get on with it, and it's just we have to deal with it.
How are the guys about it? Are they relaxed?
Yep. I think they're okay. It's a bit tricky for them. The second camp's in Christchurch, and we play on Friday night, and they've got to report on Sunday morning to Christchurch. So there's a few decisions to be made whether they're going to fly home and fly back the next day and stuff. So logistically, there's a bit to be done, but they accept the fact that they've been summoned and they shall follow.
And if I can ask you one question outside New Zealand, James Haskell signed for the Saints next season. Was that something you were involved with personally?
It was. James is really keen to make himself available for England for the next World Cup. It's something that he wants to get his best shot. He needed to play inside the Premiership to do that, and unfortunately for him, after a long association with Wasps, he wasn't required there, and we were delighted to pick up his signature. So looking forward to working with him.
And sorry, Chris, if you've already clarified this before, but Vince Arsell, is he out for the season?
Yeah, Vince is. He's requiring an operation for a torn ligament or tendon in his wrist. That's going to require surgery, and he's probably 3 months plus, so his season's unfortunately finished.
How's he taking that news?
It's frustrating for the players. It's frustrating for everybody. It's just part of playing a contact sport, and he's accepted the fact that he's not going to play again this year for him. And he plays his Mitre 10 Cup in Auckland, and he will in due course make a decision on whether he's going to do his rehab here or go back to Auckland. There's some logistical stuff, but at the end of the day, he's disappointed and frustrated, and we're disappointed and frustrated for him, but it's part of the deal.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Even stuck away from that rain, eh?
Any disappointment from you not being able to have a wee nudge in the midfield?
Not at all. Obviously in the last few weeks my time at 15 has been limited, so I'm just happy to be out on the field and playing in the 15 jersey again, and we've got a lot of good guys ready to go in the midfield, so they'll do an awesome job.
Debutant in the midfield, what, I suppose, support can you provide from the back that can help?
A lot of talk helps, obviously, but he's been picked there because he's good enough, and we all can't wait to see how Pete goes. He's a dynamic ball carrier and very physical, so we're all wrapped for him, and we can't wait to see him just play.
Have you been training a bit at 12 in preparation for these sorts of situations at all?
Yeah, every week I cover 12 and 13 and fill in and out and just learn the role just in case, because you never know in this competition, a lot of guys are going down, so I have been running there during the week.
Would you like the chance to have a run there in a game?
Yeah, well, I played on the wing on the weekend, so in my case, I'm just happy to help out wherever.
What do you make of the Reds? I mean, they're coming off a pretty embarrassing loss to the Sunwolves, so they can no doubt be fired up. How do you prepare for a side who's just come off a tough loss like that?
Yeah, we're not reading too much into that because the week before they beat the Lions, who are top of the South African conference at home. So they're a side who can shift from week to week. So we're expecting the best of them this weekend.
Is there anyone in the Reds back line that sort of stands out for you that don't think, even someone like Karevi hasn't had his best season? Is there anyone that you're particularly sort of wary of?
They're quite a young team. Even Karevi, those guys, even if they have been quiet, they'll get up for us. Every team tries to get up, especially in Wellington. So we're fully aware of all the threats in their back line, and on their day they can be lethal.
Just back to last week, I think the final try came from that cross kick from Nani. Is that something that you guys actually do train regularly, or is that a complete spur of the moment play?
The reason I've called it is because I saw Nani was there and he does train it, so I trust in his call that he could have executed. So we do train it, not just the 10s and 15s and midfielders, and even wingers jump in there because you never know who needs to step up at any time.
And there's been a lot of talk how crucial getting that bonus point could prove to be. And going ahead in the season where it is a tight conference, how much going into these games are you focusing on those tries as opposed to the result?
At the start of games, even throughout games, it's just process focused, and then if we're in a position where we can clinch an extra point or stop a team from getting another point, that becomes a mindset towards the end of games. But it's not the focus from the outset. But those extra points certainly do help towards the back end.
And I asked Boydie as well, I mean, with the backs clicking as well as you have this season, does that make it tougher or easier for someone like Peter to come in and try and establish himself on debut?
I think there's been a lot of rotation throughout the season, which has been good. A lot of different guys have been getting a sniff, and we've been building different combinations. So he'll be comfortable. He's trained there a few times this season, so I'm sure he'll do a good job.
Well, Redos, an opportunity to start this week, an exciting one for you?
Yeah, for sure. See, the opportunity in the 6th jersey don't come too often in this team, with Brad leading the way from the front. So yeah, really looking forward to it, to go there and put my best foot forward.
But on that, I suppose another opportunity for you to say to Plum, hey, this can be mine next year when Brad takes off.
Yeah, did right. Sort of exactly the mindset I take in. Obviously, want to put my best foot forward for this week, so then I get the opportunity to come back again and have a crack the following week. So yeah, we're going out there to give it everything I can.
How much do you think about that in terms of stamping your mark and taking your opportunities ahead of next season when there will be no Brad Shields?
I don't so much take it as looking towards next season. It's more about, like, if I make my mark this week, then I get another shot the following week. And obviously with the competition in the squad, you see it in the back three, how it is the same for the loose forwards. So if I put my foot down this week and have a good crack, then put my hand up for an opportunity next week.
Talk about how competitive it is around the loose forwards, the competition for spots. What advice and feedback have you been getting about the way you've been going, and maybe what you need to do to cement a spot, be it on the bench or starting?
Yeah, it's been pretty positive so far this year. Obviously had a few cameos off the bench, and started 8 as well. For me, it's just been dominant in the contact around the tackle, ball carry, sort of what Brad's been doing, his whole career here. So that's what I'm trying to achieve week to week in my game.
Do you use Brad around training paddock and that kind of thing, pick his brain and use him to help you?
All the time, yeah. Sort of after training, we're always doing extras together, and anything I can learn off him is going to help me going forward.
How strange will it be for you guys without him out there? Because I think this is the first game in about 40 he's not starting.
Yeah, I suppose it will be a bit different, but got great leaders around the team. Obviously, TJ's going to lead the way this week, and when we're out on the field, all those guys step up and lead. It's not just Brad, the one talking. All the leaders, add their bit and make sure we're going in the right direction.
And in yourself, Ardy and Blade, I think it'll be the first time this season you three will be on the pitch together. How do you see kind of the three styles of play marrying together between you guys?
Yeah, I think it'll be good. We sort of, as Brad, Gareth and Hardy been going before him, we're sort of, I suppose, similar in that mould that we've got this week. Blade's a lot like Gareth with his skill set, and I suppose I'm a lot like Brad in the way I am in contact and whatnot, so I think we'll work well together.
What do you make of the Reds? You're expecting a fired up side after what happened last week?
yeah, definitely fight upside. Going down by that much to any team is kicking the guts, and they'll be coming out firing. You saw the week before that they put the Lions away, so they'll be up for a big one and want to test themselves against us.
I mean, in seasons gone past, I've sort of traditionally run a lot of their plays, their attack through play at 10, the forward battle with them. What do you know about that, and how's that been in past seasons?
Yeah, well, they're a heavy driving team, so we're going to be prepped for that. They're, I suppose, a lot like the South African sides in the way they approach the game there, so that's going to be a big challenge for us. Make sure we knock it on the head early and continue it throughout the game.
Excellent. Thanks, guys.
Thank you guys. Thanks very much.